Hey everybody, this is X12DaysOfTerror, aka Adrian, bringing you a fairly sexy gameplay on WMD, one of my favorite Black Ops maps that I don't get to play that often. Right away, I'd like to apologize for the lack of recent videos. I've been kind of preoccupied switching between a lot of games. Haven't really had the time, but don't worry about that. I'm getting back into the swing of things, full swing. I'd like to point out the nicest feature about this match actually is that I was not using any damage streaks. I was only using pure team streaks, being spy plane, counter spy plane, and Blackbird. And I gotta say, the end game result was pretty damn impressive. I do say so myself. I look back on it and I was pretty happy with it, so I'm showing it to you guys. Now, down to the nitty gritty, how I play the map. I like to consider this map the chick from Teeth. If you've never seen Teeth, it's about this chick with the, no joke, a toothed vagina. She's got teeth lining her vagina. So how I play the map is I look at it this way. I work the outsides because just like the chick, you got to work the outsides because if you're gonna go down the insides, you're gonna get your dick bitten off. And let's face facts. I don't want that. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. That's bad news bears. You don't want that. That's bad news bears. So I work the outsides of the map and periodically check the insides to punch out the teeth individually. That's right. I know you don't want to do it, but here I'll do it for you every time. Free of charge. I don't expect payment, I just expect, you should be grateful. So somebody's got to do it, it's a dirty job. Anyways, the building I just passed through, that's a hotspot for activity. You need to keep that in mind. There's a lot of people in there. Then the building in the center, more often than not, if you're not in there, somebody else is going to be. And you got to go in there and punch out the teeth. So somebody's got to do it. You got to go in there and punch out the teeth. I take out two guys over there, and I see that there's a third guy coming up, so I decide to run around and try to flank him, but I notice a teammate is about to take him out. So I throw a Semtex up there to get any snipers off the ledge, potentially, and I turn around and get ready to go to this area over here. I like to call this building I'm about to enter home, because more often than not, there's always one or two guys up there in that little room, and that guy right there was just, he used this in the wrong spot at the wrong time. He didn't know what hit him. Anyways, a bunch of spy planes coming in. I kill that guy. He was inside. No surprise there. I leave my house for 5 seconds, and my wife Lucy tries to break away. She's like, "Adrian, I'm leaving." And I'm like hell you are, bitch. I ain't going back to jail. So I run in here, pissed as hell, shoot her down on a murderous rampage. And while she's laying in a bloody, disfigured, crumpled heap on the floor, I decided to look over here, and you'll notice that I can see basically the entire spawning point and the building adjacent from it pretty well. It's a great vantage point. Over here, I run over and get a kill, and then another guy pops his head out. I shoot at him to scare him away so I can run around here and flank him. I would like to point out that before each and every match, I take each and every bullet and dip them and coat them in nothing but pure awesome. Liquid awesome. That way, when I go nuts and shoot the shit out of everybody and everything, I increase the likability of the area tenfold. This guy tries to propose to me by giving me a Mac 11 with a pink heart on it, and I'm like, bro, no homo. And then I go on a murderous rampage and start shooting the fuck out of everybody, and everybody's dying, and I'm just laughing and crying at the same time because I have no idea what's going on, and I'm just slaughtering everybody. And then before I can finish my murderous rampage, this guy decides to give me some brain surgery and interrupts the part of my brain that was causing me to do that. I have no idea what was going on with that. So then I come over here and I was like, wow, that was pretty bizarre. And then luckily for me, this guy also gives me brain surgery, and he was a better surgeon. So now I'm back on the murderous rampage again. So I run over here, cruising the street looking for people to kill, because that's how I roll. I throw a Semtex in there, trying to blow up a Claymore or a guy, potentially in there. This guy decides to try to be a hero and take out the murderous rampager, and he basically gets shot to pieces. Madness is only rising at this point. There's nothing you can do. It's gonna happen. I turn around, take that guy out, call in another spy plane, and I get quite a lot of streaks in this. It's pretty nice. Got another counter up, pretty nice. There's a shit ton of activity going on outside of that building. There's two guys over there on the ledge. It's a pretty popular spot, getting more and more populated. There is, once again, I would just like to highlight all the activity outside of the building. I'm in the building, so everybody's out, and they're always nearby. It's pretty nice knowing it, being able to control where they are. That's why I like Team Deathmatch so much. But not to fear, I have been playing a lot of objectives lately, and I plan to upload some of my objective gameplays. So look forward to those. That area over there, where I just killed that guy, up on that little ledge behind the sandbags. That area and the catwalk on the opposite side of the map, snipers like to duel. There's a lot of sniper fire going back and forth, trading bullets over there. Now, my house, the home area I mentioned, there are two guys in the overlooking window right now in there, and I'm just like, bros, you gotta get out of there, because if you start breaking shit, I'm not insured. I'm gonna have to pay for that, and I don't have the money right now. So I wish I had Hardened Pro, because then I would have shot the shit out of all of them, and I'd have to worry about over 9,000 hit markers. So I decided to run in here after running out of ammo, chuck a stun grenade in there, make sure they're stunned, because it's not like the movie Taken, where I'm invading some fancy-ass motel that isn't mine. This is my house. I gotta get him out of there. Python with speed reloader, come on, you gotta love it. I pick up the AK-74U with rapid fire, and I gotta say, it's a very sexy SMG, that and the MPL, my favorite SMGs. I paused briefly to admire the likability of that area that I shot the shit out of, vastly improving its beauty, might I add. And I had to reload cancel to take out that guy. I'm not gonna lie, at that point, I actually almost dropped my controller. That guy kinda scared me. I did not expect him to be there. And coming up in a few seconds, I get a Claymore kill. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam. I actually almost cried laughing. I did not expect that to happen. I'd completely forgotten about it. So I run over here, Murderous Rampage is starting to come to a close, and I see that there's a spy plane up, and there are guys rushing me. I decided to take a brief pause to get a little bit of a kill right there and slow my ascent, and then that is the end of the match. Rampage complete. Final score is 37-4 with only team streaks. I gotta say, it's pretty impressive. Give this video a like or a favorite if you enjoyed it, please. And if you want to see more, why don't you hop on over to my channel and subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Peace.